Hello everybody, welcome back to Blue Kalu. Today we've got another tutorial for you, and this time we will be doing a deep dive into the mechanical arm. Whoa, those fish, they all just appeared. Follow me into my office. Now, have I already done a tutorial on the mechanical arm? The answer is kind of. I definitely had a video that said how to use a mechanical arm, and I definitely showed you how it was used, but I didn't really do a tutorial, so here we go. Before I get started, I would like to show you the crafting recipe. Now, this is what gets confusing. This looks like gold, it's not gold. It's brass, which is a combination between zinc and copper, okay? Get that right. And then you gotta smash it into these flat sheets, and then you have an andesite alloy. You have brass casing, which comes from making brass also. You gotta make brass for most of this, and a precision mechanism, which I will be covering in another video very soon. Basically, this thing right here that I'm holding in my hand has two functions, pick up and put down, okay? Or in fancier terms, I think it's deposit and take. The mechanical arm is actually really simple. All you have to do, and this is, okay, remember this, do not shift and click things, okay? So the reason I'm doing this tutorial is because I actually had some people asking me questions, namely one person, who was having this issue with the shifty shift thing, and how do you actually select things? So I wanted to show this off right here first. So yeah, if you just stand here, right click, you don't shift, and you just keep right clicking it, it will cycle through what the mechanical arm is going to do. You notice here that this changed color and this didn't. If I right click this, it's never gonna change color. This one will, because a depot, you can take items from it and you can put items on it. How you take it away is, instead of right clicking it, you left click. Okay, so right click, select, left click, deselect. Now, there's a lot of different things that you can select and deselect. There's actually a list of them. I'll put them on the screen right now. I actually don't know what all of them do. I am gonna just try out one of them today though, and that is the campfire. I think I know what this might do, but we shall see. We shall see. Now here is the next important thing to remember. The arm works in the direction of what you select stuff. So first things first, I'm gonna select this. Okay, this is where we're gonna take stuff from. We're gonna put stuff in this chest to take from. And then I'm gonna select these. So I wanted to select this first, just to test it out, and then that right there. So we've got our input, right? And then we've got our outputs. Input, output, that's how you wanna do this thing. So if I place this right here, boom, it's powered. And you see that message down there? It says 1 input and 6 outputs. So that's also something to help you out. Just so you understand how this is working, it does need a cogwheel. See, anything in the crate mod that has this, you're gonna wanna have a cogwheel with it. And I can increase the speed on this because this is just a creative device, but I'm just gonna leave it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and fill this thing up with lava buckets, and you're gonna see what happens. Okay, I didn't fill it up all the way yet, but you see how it just starts moving? Gets things moving. Okay, awesome. And now it's gonna put it in the only available place where it can go next. Okay, so that's what the round robin does. It goes around and around, right? Okay, I'm gonna fill the rest of this in here so that we don't run out. Going to the next one I selected, so I selected that one and then that one, right? Then it's going next. And sometimes order's not that important, honestly. But just in case you wanted to know, that is how this thing works. Now let's see what it does over here. I'm curious, I have no idea actually. I wanted to test one more thing. I'm gonna test coal. If it doesn't work with coal, then I guess it doesn't work with coal. All right, let's take a look. It grabs some coal, puts it in there. Okay, well, hey, if any of you know what this thing does and why it interacts with the mechanical arm, please let me know. I have a feeling like I know how this one's gonna work. Yeah, there we go. It's one of the new songs. I had a feeling, but I did not get that feeling. Dance! Dance! I'm wondering if it does any different kind of dance. Let's see. Okay, well, for some reason, it's not playing anything else but this song. No, it's playing them both. There's a glitch. Yeah, they're definitely playing at the same time right now. All right. Oh, okay, yeah, it doesn't help. Get out of there. Get out. Another thing that I wanted to show you is that this actually can be powered by redstone. And when you power it with redstone, it stops. You see that? So now when I unpower it, okay, it should stop it. That's what it says online at least. Be aware that in your creative world, This thing might not work the way that it's supposed to, and sometimes it has a couple glitches. And last thing I wanted to show you was the functions. There's round robin, which I showed you today. That just goes, okay, first input, next input, last input, you know, all that kind of stuff. Forced round robin says, okay, I'm going to pick up this, and then I'm gonna wait for the next one to become available. Okay, so if these ones burn out, it's not just going to keep filling them in. The forced round robin says I will only go to the next input when it's available. Maybe in more technical things you can see how that helps. And then there's the prefer first target, and that just means that every single time, so that maybe these burn out over here, but as soon as that first one burns out, it's always gonna prefer that one. So pretty simple. Honestly, I just stick to round robin for the most part. It's just much easier to use. And that will be all for today's tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this kind of content, if you want to see more Create mod tutorials and just deep dives into things, then please subscribe to this channel, give it a like, give it a comment. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, and we will see you next time.